Well, hello there, summoners, and welcome back to another Marvel Contest of Champions video from DH1 Real Gaming. It's a new month in this hectic contest of we know not yet what bugs lie ahead. We do know to expect something to go wrong with every update, yet it seems we're always waiting extended periods of time on whether or not there will be a fix or possibly compensation. Or who knows, if Kabam is feeling froggy, maybe we'll get both. Just as a disclaimer, this video is really more for those that are uncollected or above. However, I'm sure some of the information will be useful for those who haven't reached the goal yet. Keep grinding, I know you'll get there. So, we have Odin'S Gauntlet. And yes, it is bugged currently, as far as I know, for those who started the quest yesterday, and not bugged for those who waited for the initial bug to be corrected. It took a few hours, whatnot, after it came out, maybe half a day or something. It's only the second day, however, we know time is valuable in this game. If you managed to start yesterday, it allowed you to buy caskets 1 through 5, but will not allow you to fight in the tier 6 content. If you started after the initial bug fix, you should be okay. Now let's get into the explanation. For those of you who are uncollected or above, in order to maximize your reward potential, you have to start at tier 6. So what you're going to need to do is first collect the Uru Kabam gave you in your calendar, or excuse me, in your email. They should be about 120. By today, you should have 2 feathers so far, as well with the daily calendar. You'll get another one later on. You're going to need to go to the store, enter Odin's Armory, and then purchase caskets of Ancient Winters 1 through 5. If you just buy number 5, it won't allow you to fight in tier 6. You have to buy them all. Doesn't matter what order, just buy 1 through 5 or 1, 3, 2, 4, 5. It's no difference as long as you get every one of them. Now, you can go back to the side quest and enter into tier 6 to start your first round. Each tier you need to complete, you will need to do multiple times. In this video, I'll share the flowchart I have as an example. You would do tier 6 5 times, no more, no less. As I stated before, today's calendar will allow you to do tier 6 3 times, then do it again twice over the next 2 days. Once you complete tier 6 1 time, it's going to allow you to buy casket 6, which allows access to tier 7. However, until you complete tier 6 enough times, you won't have enough Uru to buy it. Now, this is a guide, obviously, so pick apart whatever you want on the math of the feathers and do as you please with your own account, of course. I'm just showing what you can do to maximize your rewards. Also, if you mess up and you go out of the fight map, you are going to lose that feather. So try not to do that, because the goal is to try to beat tier 10 at least once. Not only for the rewards, but for that amazing God tier title. So for this first map, I guess really with every month with new side quests, sometimes you can see ahead, sometimes you can't. For this content, you're not going to be able to see the map in front of you for each time that you enter like a new tier. So for tier 6 you enter, you're not going to know who you're fighting. Once you hit tier 7, the same thing is going to happen. You won't know who you're fighting. So my suggestion is, like this video, probably maybe wait like a day or 2 and then look for someone else's video so that you can see which champions might be the best to bring in for the challenge that you have in front of you. Now, tier 6, I noticed it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's pretty straightforward content. You do want to read the nodes, and for this one, Korg is probably the only annoying fight that you'll come across if you're not some sort of crazy expert Korg fighter. We all know that from day-to-day basis, fighting Korg could be a lot easier than on a different day. It just depends on, you know, maybe you're having a bad day. It doesn't matter. Or maybe you're fighting him on a different type of harder level with different nodes and whatnot. But as you can see here, I play this okay, but I'm sure I could have probably played a little bit better. But as far as the teams go, the only thing that you'll want for the tier 6 map is to just bring a Korg counter. So as you can see there, I got clipped because I wasn't paying attention. And then of course with the SP2, I missed his rock stack counter being down. So then basically we try to start over again. But overall, as far as tier 6 goes, and you see again there, I got clipped because my timing was off. But yeah, this map is not too difficult. You just you need a Korg counter. Look at me go, yeah. The next few fights actually were pretty quick and straightforward, but yeah, I'm looking forward to showing more maps for you guys and getting through this content. If you want to wait for my videos, I'm going to make one on every tier. I won't obviously bore you with 5 videos of the same tier gameplay, but yeah, I mean, when I can, after I'm done doing my 5 runs of tier 6, I'll make another video on the tier 7 gameplay, and hopefully my skills would be good enough to bring me all the way through and finish tier 10, because the rewards are pretty good if you look at them. I don't have a list for those, but I do have a flowchart that came from Mcock Trukos. He's been around for a very long time, and he's real good at getting the information that's needed to explain this hectic game to us, because we already know that Capitan doesn't give any kind of explanation. They just kind of give like a description each month of what you need to do to like get your rewards and how to enter and you know, all that stuff. But they don't really give a full explanation. They leave a lot open. It confuses people. It makes people mess up, just like what happened on the first day. Although, what I would recommend for anybody, anytime we get a new month of content and there's a side quest, the regular event quest usually doesn't have any issues. Sometimes it will, but the bugs get fixed. Like I believe on the skill path in Cavalier, there was something going on with the Furies, but I believe they fixed that already. However, with the side quests, there's always a bug. There's always some sort of issue. What I would recommend is wait a day or two to start that content so that you can find out if there are bugs, because there are millions of people out there playing this game that just go right into it, that, you know, could be new to the game, don't really know what's going on, they just want to play and have fun, and then we figure out that there's bugs that way, you know. But all the famous YouTubers will usually come out with some sort of video within the first 24 hours that will tell people, hold on, stop, we got to wait for a fix. But if you don't do that, you take the unfortunate chance of having your gameplay bugged, like what happened to all those people yesterday. They still, as far as I know, don't have access to tier 6, even though they are uncollected. They purchased all 5 of those caskets, but because of the bug, now they're just like sitting there waiting, and that's annoying. Nobody wants to go through that. So although it sucks to have to say, we have to do our due diligence and hold off on gameplay until somebody figures out if there's a bug and show us how to get around it or whatnot. It's just, that's the reality behind this game. So Capitan, they're never going to tell us what's going on. We don't have any kind of normal video game type booklet or whatever. We just got to figure this out on our own as a community. But Trukos has some good stuff, including the outcomes of arenas and expected arena results and stuff like that. But this fight here, I ended up having to stop the video and then redo the video because, again, I went through so much game lag after beating this guy, like minutes and minutes and minutes. So anyway, this is the flow chart for how you're going to want to do the side quest. After you take a look at this, please feel free to leave comments below. If you have any other additional questions, you can also just stop the video and take a screenshot and then blow it up a little bit if you'd like, so that way you can see it better. So after I stopped that last fight, that last video, and then went back in, this is just that follow-up fight. And again, you can just see it's just sitting there lagging. And as I can show you clearly, it's not my internet. Look, my internet's fine. My Wi-Fi is fine. It's always Capitan's fault, man. And they say, oh, it's not our servers. But we all know the truth. They have had issues with their servers for years, especially on Android. And they've even acknowledged it, and they still won't fix it. So it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, so that's the first part of this I guess, series of videos that I'll give to you guys. If you enjoyed the content, please hit a like. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that notification button so that way I, of course, as always, can bring the content to you. You don't have to search for it. It'll just show you when I'm making a video, and then you'll be able to see the content that you want. Man, I love Magneto, in case you guys didn't know. You notice how he's actually stopping Thor's power gain when he hits those 20 power gain charges after you hit him. It's amazing. Any metal person, like any metal champion I've noticed with Magneto is so great. I'm sure you guys have, had some fun with him, but 200,000 plus hit points. If you get to 30 prowess, 40 prowess, whatever, and you get to hit that special 3, dude, it's lights out, and it's so cool. He's real fun in the Cavalier event quest, but anyway, we're going to get back into Tier 7 once I'm able to do that. Should be in a couple of days. Again, thank you guys for showing up. I definitely appreciate you. We'll see you next time, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.